everybody, my name is Sarah and welcome back to Eco, where hopefully this time the operation looking for ore is looking a bit better than last time. If not, I'm just gonna keep on digging until we find something. Hi there, Techno. How are you doing? I'll also let me already load up the game. Because knowing that, that's gonna take a while. Yeah, it's taking a while. That's the usual. I'm just thinking if we dig deeper and deeper and deeper, at some point I'm gonna find ore. That's what my brain tells me. Hopefully I'm right. Because I'm getting out of space to really put these stones. Ah, you're doing well. That is good to hear. Yeah, I'm also happy to have you here. It's still loading, though. We got time. It can load. It would be nice if it would be faster, though. Let me switch over. Maybe that will, teach you the lesson. Oh. Will you please load in? I'm waiting. Ah, there we go. I thought it was disappearing on us. Have you played Eco before, Techno? Or are you as clueless as me about everything? Loading 90%. I believe that only when I see it. Loading, loading, loading. You didn't know it existed. Well, I knew kind of about the game for a while, but I never really tried it out until recently, and now I feel like a total noob because everything's complicated and... yeah. There's menus with 1,000 items, and I'm just sitting here enjoying the scenery. I can get you the basic concept, though. Basic concept is... meteor... that's... going down there, over there. It's gonna crash in after a while and kill the planet unless I stop it. Yeah. And you see, we are totally prepared for that by, campfire, a mini house, a few benches, and a water wheel. So yeah, we have a long way to go. Oh, totally forgot that I have, another stockpile here as well. But next thing we really need for, I think, some sort of cannon that we need to make to stop the meteor would be ores. And I have everything prepared here to kind of process them, but I never found some. You have a water wheel almost finished, I believe. Well, sure, the meteor is just gonna crash in, go through the wheel, go into the water, cool off, and everything's gonna be dandy? I don't think it will work that way. Somebody told me I need to get engineering and get a cannon, so I'm looking for ores. But as you can see by my big stockpile, that's not going so well. So far, I'm just digging and not finding a single thing. Ugh. And speaking of which... oh, I have repaired tools. I need to just find my tunnel. Oh, I remember this. Oh. Why is there a rabbit here? I didn't kill it. Certainly gonna take it, though. Hi there, Sea Penguin Red. Yeah, I take all the help I can get. I'm gonna cook that. Oh, spider. Multiple wheels. I think I will definitely need more wheels. Go to the desert. I don't even know where desert is here, but I'm gonna find out. But first I'm gonna cook the rabbit. Tiny carcass, that must be it. In you go. Might be hungry. Desert. Well, there's a lot of snow close to me. Desert, desert, desert. Up here, might that be desert? It's yellowish. Is that desert? Really is. Biome. Desert. Yeah, it's the yellows. Okay. Where was that exactly? Where am I? Okay. Norther, around the lake. Norther, even more north. Okay, I would say a lot of north. South would not be faster, and also we're gonna need a boat. Okay, lots of going north it is. Why are there way more ores in the desert? Or don't I have to dig deeper to get some over there? Oh, also, where is my food? Storage. Charred meat. I'm gonna take that one with me. So where is my cart? Do you have any idea if I can move my cart? Because I never found out. And I'm thinking it's just, you know, not movable. It's just an additional tiny stockpile. Can only move it if there's nothing in, I think. Uh-oh. If not, I need to bring another stockpile with me. But I cannot build close to the desert biome anyway, because I need to claim land, right? Maybe I'm gonna take another card with me. Where could I build one? Cart. Stockpile. Wheelbarrow. Ah, different percentages per biome. See, and I was just going downwards and hoping I'd find some. Was it over here? Where's the tiny... You sure it wasn't the first one? Where is that tiny cart? I need another one. Gonna take that one with me. Super. Stockpile, bench. Okay, maybe another one. Those are just tools. I'm gonna find it at some point. It's just gonna take forever. Okay, this is where the books were. This is definitely not it. Okay. I'm almost certain it was here, but I'm not so sure anymore. Signs. Tailoring table. Water wheel, wrong wheels. I need wheels where I can put stuff in. Paper. Okay, I lost it. Where is that thing? Do I have another bench that I don't know about? This one I never used, I think. Because for this I need tailoring, which I don't have. Must be here then. Oh. There it is. I was reading that. I thought it was tiny card and this was a bigger one. Wasn't there? Oh, small wooden cart. Is the wheelbarrow better? It might be. What do I need for that one? Labor? Blocks. Boards. And a wooden wheel. Crafted at Rainwright table. Do I have this one? that? No, that's carpentry. That's not it. Do I need a special skill for the Wainwright table? Don't move me while I'm looking. Excuse me. Since when is that thing aggressive? I'm gonna get aggressive too. Move it. Can we get along, please? Okay. Wainwright table. He wants hat pets. I didn't see a petting option. I can try though. I probably should put away the pickaxe though. Where could I go into my inventory? Let's put this away because I think I need one empty space to actually equip everything. There we go. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Are you okay? Ouch. I think he's just shy. Okay, Wainwright table. Can I build that over here, maybe? Ah, Wainwright table. For this, I need a whole lot of boards and locks. Okay then. Let's get that into motion. Boards. How many? Can't know how many was it? 10? Maybe? I really can't say. And locks. For this, we're just gonna make about 20? I think about 20 is good. We will still need more if we want to get the cart anyway. Okay, and that we're just gonna let go through while we eat something. And there go all my beets. Speaking of beets, where does my farm bed... Ah, there it is. And how does it do? Not ready to harvest yet. Well, this certainly takes its time. We'll see if we have something around here that I can just pick. And some mushrooms. Just taking from nature what I need. I need to save you. You must understand. Okay, I think that should be enough. Okay, the boards are almost done. The locks still take a while, though. Just a frog leap? Or a rabbit? I'm not sure. Something leaped in front of my face. Pretty sure it was something. Also, we need to do a little removal. We're having a lot of problems with the weeds here. There we go. Green beets. Still 130 for the locks. It's gonna take forever. And what else could one eat for a trip to the north? Charred mushrooms. I have a lot of mushrooms that I never really cooked. But I want to get rid of the beans first. Here's my beans. 1, 2, 3. Kinda having storage problems. I think I need more. Okay, I think I already can put the station into the line. Main right table. Order up. Because that's gonna take a while too. And if that's not working at all, then I don't know what will. No, you first, please. Ooh. This is too tiny. I think I should have made it one bigger. Maybe some streets will not hurt. Ah, that's what I wanted to build here. Streets. Because I thought maybe I can move the cart with the streets. I think we're gonna have to do that at some point. Ah, my torch is gone. Wow, I gotten pretty low already. Without any ores. No wonder if they are off in the desert. Well, if I have gone to the north long enough, I would have found them. Just would have taken forever. Very busy in here. Okay, it's almost done. Is that table supposed to go inside or outside? Doesn't say anything about needing to be inside the house, so I think it's an outside crafting station. And what is that? Is that edible? Mushroom spores. Like, go with no. Beet seeds. Wait, actually, let me plant those up there. I mean, they take forever to grow. So it's important to plant them on time. There we go. Not really worth it if they take so long. I wish that was a little faster. Okay, my table's coming up. 3, 2, 1. Boom. If I find it. You? Yeah, there it is. Rotate. Which way around? I think this way. Okay, now we need a, I think, small wheel, it said. It needs a room? Oh, did I mess it up again? Wait, I can still take this one back, right? Like this? I could pick it up. Ah, pick up. Room category industrial. Ah, thank you. Okay, so it does need a room after. Why didn't I see that before? I think it doesn't show the full text when you craft. Okay, it's getting a little tiny in here. We're still gonna have... I already have one. Why didn't I see that thing? Oh, I must have built that last time. Oh, great. That happens if you have no clue what you already built. Okay, then I'm gonna put that in here. Iron... Was it iron wheel? I don't think it was iron wheel. Wooden wheel. I think wooden wheel. Order up. I think I'm too chaotic for this kind of game. Okay, that's gonna take a while. Yeah, let's have... Hello, little birdie. Let's have a little look. Hey, Hey, Techno. Yeah, you do that. You lurk all you want. Yeah. Can I call you Penguin? Yes, Penguin. I know. I'm going the hardcore way. I'm a little dum-dum. Hey, what's the difference? Small cart? The other one's probably just gonna handle more. Wheelbarrow. Maybe something else is the difference. Also says small. We're just gonna build one and see. I'm not really expecting to stop the meteor on my first try, actually. I'm still gonna try, though. Okay, what are we gonna do while that is loading up? Maybe empty our inventory so we have much space. Big greens. Let's eat that. When we go up there, up north. Those give a little, not much, but a little. Okay, this I can put in. I don't think I need those. Ah, and it should be finished somewhere. Wheelbarrow. Okay. Let's journey up north and see if we can find some desert. Okay, here's the ice that we saw on the map. But it's a whole lot more north than that one. Okay, I cannot get there that easily. Ugh, almost. We'll find a way up. Oops. Aha! Okay, and this must be the water that it was showing. Hopefully. Let's just look. And now, just more... I hate you so much. That was sabotage, if I've ever seen any. What is the tutorial one for me up there? And how can I get my mouse over there? Was it... control? I could unlock my mouse. I know I could. No, that's not it. Well, that's doing it. Oh, that's just the specialties. Oh, can I... skip task? No, we're just gonna take this task. I just wanted to minimize it. Wait, did I... Ah, tomatoes. I think I have not found those yet. And there's quite a lot of them actually here. Okay, looks like I found desert. Ooh. Hello, big guy. Are you okay with me being here? Hope you are. Dig down 20 blocks. Okay. Oh, spiders. Wait, where did I put my... where did my wheelbarrow go? I think it's gone. Hi there, Jenna. How you doing? Nightmares one about the cake camp? And a giant tarantula. Okay, so we better not look at the spiders? What's a cake camp? You have to explain. But don't worry, you're here now. Everything's fine. Really, did I just place? Did I place my barrel somewhere along the way? Oh. Guess I need to dig. Okay, got it. I really need to search for that one. I think I lost it. Lost on the way. Maybe when I fell down? I'm not sure. Why are you having nightmares, Jenna? Are you not feeling well currently? Or was it just random? I'm making a nice way where I can get up again. A baking camp. Oh, a bullying dream. Well, not nice. I mean, if I go to a camp and do baking, I want to have fun. Aw, I'm so sorry about this, but it's just a stupid dream. You're now here. But was the cake actually good in the dream? Just asking. Because when I dream about food, it's mostly random weird stuff. And it's not tasting like food at all. Okay, it's gonna take a while until I'm down there. How far down am I? Like 5 maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4... Huh. We're at a spot where we cannot use the shovel anymore. This is what I call good. I think we're at the right path. And then I need to look for my wheelbarrow. Otherwise I can't even transport everything back. Ah, you didn't eat any. Probably wouldn't too, wasn't the right situation to do so, huh? Most of the time I can't even remember what I'm dreaming. Yeah, or it is complete nonsense. Also happens. Okay, now I need a little bit... No, I'm carrying sandstone. Okay, I'm gonna place that over here for now. Can't place. Okay. I'm gonna take your word for it and not place it there. Ugh. Okay, I need more space to move my head. But otherwise, how you doing today? Like, now that you're awake? You having more of a relaxed day or more of a stressful one? Because mine kind of was a mixture of both. So I'm kind of confused about if this is a good day or not. Let's see. Might have to do some counting if we're already down to 20. I don't think so. you're still in bed. I always forget about the time shift. Because, you know, afternoon for me. So I guess it can still be a good day. That's something. I was this morning going out of bed and noticing that the temperature dropped about 10 degrees. That was certainly a surprise. Not a positive one, but it was a surprise. Okay, that is sand. Okay. Then we're gonna have to put the stone upwards. I'm gonna build a wall here. That's how much of that stuff I have. Uh-oh. Did I just squish something between the stones? If so, I'm very sorry. And we're going up for every single piece of sand. I wonder if there's more different animals going around the desert. Orchodontist appointment. Ooh. Just for checkup, or you get something done? And 2 new books. Which ones? With books, I'm kind of not too familiar with what's coming out currently and stuff. I'm way behind. I should really read more, you know. There we go. Ah, new retainer. At least you know what's awaiting you. Better than just going for checkup and fearing if they do something or not. Darkman. That's one of the books. Ah, comics. Didn't hear that before. Maybe I'm gonna look it up later. Okay, so far, no ores. Well, we got time. We're just gonna dig around. If I find only 1 ore in the whole stream, that's gonna be enough for me. At least now we don't know where stuff is. Are you gonna get them as ebooks, or are you gonna get a physical copy? They are apparently for 8-year-olds. I don't usually think you just have to be at the same humor as an 8-year-old. I enjoy many things that many people say are just for kids. I think they just have a sad, serious life if they can't enjoy stuff and say that it's, you know, childish. Ah, physical copies. Because kind of everybody I know kind of gets ebooks all the time and reads comics online, and I don't know. I don't even have an ebook reader. I'm old-fashioned like that. Well, I guess I could read them on my PC, but still. Oops. Guess we're back to using the pickaxe. Yeah, but that's my opinion. Don't let people tell you what to like. You just like what you like. Okay. You need to shovel again. Underpants. I think I'm exempt, and I also read about, wasn't there a movie or something? Oops. I'm gonna break my shovel if I keep on doing that. But I'm familiar with the general concept. Oops. Excuse me. I know it is your desert, but still. Am I down 20 already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not by a long. Not by a long shot. What's just gonna take a while. Ah, Dartman is the same author. Ah, then I can kind of picture it in my head already. Makes it... Oh. What the heck happened? Level 5. And the mining specialty. Level up. Well, yeah, I'm way better at mining now. Didn't know if I want to be. But I am. Oh, not enough room. Well, if it's kind of like that, I don't think it is, too... How did you put it? Too humor of an 8-year-old. Don't think that is the case. I just wanted to see what it's all about because of this. I think it was a movie, an animated movie. And wanted to know if, yeah, if I should watch it or not. And down we go. Make it dark down here. Oh no. Now we got the inventory problem. Running up every 2 seconds. Well, if you want to read it, nothing's keeping you from it. Well, almost nothing. You still need time. I think I'm gonna build a palace with these. There we go. Great hole down into the deep. I really wish we would get some ore today. At least it's not gray and gray this time. I mean, that is something. At least it's a nice orange. Not enough. Again. Well, if you're still in bed, are you still having your new comfy bed? What is it called again? Please help me. You know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. I just can't find the English word for it right now. Yeah. But I don't know the word about what it's called. Bedding? Is it bedding? The thing you put on the outside, not the cushions or blanket themselves. Oh, I made quite a mess down there. Ah, it's called bedding. Okay. I was not sure. Okay. Okay, I thought I would get ores a bit faster, but I think that's not the case. So we're just gonna chill and dig on. That's something. It is a little redder than before. Doesn't mean anything, but maybe. You found... Oh, iron ore! The right thing! Finally! Okay, just need to... get the sandstone away and find my card. That's gonna be the bigger problem. But I went a straight line, so it should be somewhere there. Okay, let's put this... Already stacked, okay. We're just gonna put it over there, I don't mind. We haven't need sandstone and we're gonna have an infinite amount. Okay, first I'm gonna get the cart before I do anything else. Otherwise I will not have a place to put it. Okay, now we only need to find a way back. Okay, I went this direction, I think. And I was at this lake when I was pushed by a deer. What was the lake? Oh, further down. And I must have lost it on the way there. Or is it somewhere here? No, it's nowhere. Oh, great. I jumped down from here, didn't I? Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, don't get stuck. Okay, did I lose it here? No. If I don't find it, I'm just gonna bring it home manually, but still. It must be somewhere. I think somewhere around these parts I accidentally had it with me. Outside. Okay, I went this way. I don't think I'm ever gonna find it again. Anybody has any idea where I put that card? Not, I'm just gonna make a new one. Not gonna take forever. But still, it stinks. Maybe I dropped it accidentally. Wait, there it is. I really dropped it right at the start. I can't move this anyway, can I? I don't think I'll be able to use this anyway. I'm still gonna take it with us. This time for reals. Okay, I only need to get back. Still have some space in my hands to actually get it. So that's not too much of a problem, but I will have to do a lot of running back and forth. What do these things have wheels for if you can't move them with stuff in there? Wait. Not down there and never find my way up again. Dangerous. Okay, back to the desert. I find it funny that I found so many meals before, consisting of meat, and I'd never killed anything before. They just... Oh. Some corn. They just dropped on their own. They sacrificed themselves for the planet. Okay, it's time to get the ore out of here and process it. Ore, here I come. Pick up. Seems to be more. Just have to... Aha, in all directions. Nice. Don't know how much I'll need, but I take as much as I can carry for now. To process it. Okay, that's how much I can carry. Okay, off we go. Up and up. Okay, now we need to go to our processing machines. Still don't know which one does which, but we're gonna see in just a second. And I think we're gonna have to improve our engineering at some point. If I ever want to get something like a gun to get the meteorite down, that's where I'll find it. And we're gonna run around the lake. Don't want to fall in with all the precious ore. Is there fall damage here? I'm not even sure there is. I'm just gonna be careful anyway. I think that's the better idea. Okay, here we go. Let's put it in here. And see what we can do with this. Because this is just ore. We need to make bars or something. Hey, how you doing, Sharky? Are you doing fine? Have I wrapped up your ecosystem with my little wheel? Okay, what do we do here? Iron ore. Crushed iron ore. We can make. And then here. We can take the crushed and make concentrate. Okay. That sounds like a plan. Let's do that then. Wait. I need 12? Oh, that's a lot. Didn't think I need so much to just one process it. Okay, let's see what that yields us. Also, we're gonna get an off product. Crushed sandstone. I'm gonna get some gravel out of it. Maybe we can make a road of this. Or something different. And with this one, we're just gonna get wood tailings and iron concentrate. Use an iron bar and smelt iron. Okay, but where am I gonna craft those? Campfire is probably not warm enough. I need a smithy or something. That's just food. No, it's just mortar in here. Hey, I need a smithy. Or something similar. Is there a smithing station? Basics, paper, real estate desk, not what I need. I don't see any smithing. Maybe another one. See you in just a second, Jenna. Hand plow. Iron wheel. Street stones. Carts. This is mainly for carts. Asphalt concrete. Okay, maybe I need a special skill for it. That's not... How do I get out of that menu again? That's how. I was able to open my skills, but I didn't know which button it was. L. Nope. Okay, we're just gonna use this down here. Oh, we're just gonna click on here. Glass working. Okay, engineering. Guess we need to move on, but first we're gonna need a smithy. Is that available here? Masonry? Survivalist? Carpentry? Must be somewhere. Farming? Oh, it's not unlocked yet? Oh, smithy. You're right, it's under the question mark. Thank you, Penguin. Drift smell, concentrate ore. Advanced smelting is undiscovered. Player can research on the research table. So I'm probably gonna need to make a smelting book, huh? Then let's see what that costs. Smelting. Where's my smelting? Smelting skill book. Metallurgy research paper. Okay, I don't have a single one. Gladly, I still have dendrology research papers. Geology research papers. And research tax, which can be any one of the other ones that are basic. Okay. Basic metallurgy. 5. Where are they? For this we're gonna need ores. Oh, we're gonna need ores to make that. Then I should get some and not actually, do something with them. Just put them in here. What else? Geology. Geology. But this we're just gonna need rock. Okay, so how many do I need? So that is easy. 3. You're not counting for this though. Advanced and basic. Which one was I looking at? Basic. Where do I get the advance of geology? That is just basic. Geology advanced. Quality advanced paper. For this we need mortared stone. Mortared stone. Mortared stone. Where do I craft this? Masonry table or workbench? Okay, I'm just gonna go to the workbench then. How much do I need? Advanced? We need 5, I think it said. Oh, so a lot of mortared stone. And what's the other thing? Labor. Also need some basic dendrology paper or something. Basic something. Doesn't matter which I have the most of. Then I think probably metallurgy is not so good because it's gonna take a lot of ores from us actually. So the best thing here is probably geology basic. I think we have more than enough stone. Okay, then it is getting ores and making the advanced research paper by getting mason stone wall. Where was it again? Here. Mortared stone. Okay, mortared stone. Mortared stone. About 50 or something? Mortared stone. But this we need mortar, and we're gonna need a lot more. First, we're gonna make 10, because that's how much we're having. Mortar is over here. Which we just saw before. Chart mortar. It's just gonna make 50. Wait, don't I have that many? How much do I have? Oh, I can only make 11. Then I need more natural fiber, apparently. Ah, Jenna, you're back! Ah, and with juice. Yummy. That reminds me I also should stay hydrated. Wait. Okay, better. I always forget to drink. I don't know why. Okay, that's going. Fibers. I think for the fibers... we just can take this. Just need to get it into a stockpile. Let's take this one, because this one is still empty. Put that all in here, then we should have enough. Or was that already connected? And that's where it's taken from. I think that may be where it's taken from. Yeah, that's where it was taken from. Question mark? Okay, where the geology research paper is in. Let's see that we put it in there. Ah, you finished the first book last night. 4 chapters long. How long did you take to read it? One, 2, 3. Put it in here and see if we have enough then. So where is the mortar? It's in there. Okay. We can do this. Now we have 300. So let's do about 40. Oh, Also, I have to click, otherwise I will not make it. 45 minutes. That is certainly a good time. I'm such a slow reader. When I read stuff, it takes forever. I'm kinda... Especially on comics, I'm lost in the pictures. Kinda examining every little detail. Okay, the mortar is running. So, how about in the meantime, we're gonna get a little bit more ores. That's what we're gonna need anyway at some point. Let's get one more pile of ores in our direction. I really... Did I make that? Don't remember. I really would like there to be an easy street to there. But for now, we're just gonna have to take the long route. Up we go, always the upper path. Oh, that's not working. Oh, great. I really should mark the way there. I think that would make it easier. At least it's not forever. It's a lot in the north. But it's manageable. If you're tempted to do that, why not just do it? Just do what your heart tells you, Jenna. Also, let's get some more tomatoes. That's what my heart tells me right now. I already had tomatoes for breakfast today. But okay, we'll take more. Germany is a little chaotic currently. Probably like every country is. And the weather is also a little bit crazy today. It's gotten really cold overnight. But you know, typical April weather. Aha. Let's get 20 more. I'm gonna stick here and not go too much deeper. Because this is where the war is. We go. Other than that, there's not much to tell. I mean, what would you say if I asked you how is everything where you are? Probably same old, huh? An 8-week hold. Does that mean that you have to wait for 8 weeks until you can get it? Ooh. Somehow this was not the path I usually take. Everything is starting to get back to normal. Well, that's good. Here, the chaos still rules. Sadly. Okay, I was... Oh. Somehow I went too far to the left. Same with that man. Are they that popular? Well, good you got your hands on them then. At least something you can read in the meantime. Everything was working out so good before, but now it won't let us get back. There we go. I need the high ground. Up. There we are. I'm stuck. There we go. That's better. What a clear sky. Don't even see the meteorite. Have to go to the bookstore for that. Well, at least that is a positive thing. Where am I gonna put those in? I'm just gonna go and see. Here. Something to look forward to. That's always making a great day, doesn't it? No problem, Jenna. I'll wait. I'll be here. Okay, now 5 basic metallurgy. Basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was not enough ore, was it? Back with books. Okay. You can get them. Hopefully everything goes well. Okay, I need to get 5 more ores, or I'm gonna be in trouble. It is getting pretty dark right now. Why is up so much easier than down? Should it be the other way around? Well, again, so much to the left. I'm confusing myself on my pathing. I really should go the same way all the time, so I'm getting there faster and not to think all the time on where I really need to go. Like, right now. Okay, I think I need to go this way. Or I thought I would have to go this way. I'm just gonna make my own way. Will that will not go away. Just gonna get our own dirt then. You wanted to get all 10. Always so bad if parents don't understand the passion. Maybe you can get the other ones later. In the meantime, you can read those. Only tomatoes is not a balanced diet, but I'm going for it. Go in the right direction. Oh, my neck is killing me today. Don't know what's up. Maybe it's all that looking down from the digging. I'm not sure. Did I see a frog again? I think I just saw a bee, and I don't like that. Are you sleeping, little birdie? All the birds here hate me. Well, at least the turtle doesn't run away, at least not fast. Oh, also my pickaxe is not looking too healthy anymore. I think I need to repair that one. I'm gonna do that when I'm back. And this. And this. Are a nice little mine. I really should get some sort of sign out there. Iron mine. Oh, we're at 20 already. And the way back. Happening a lot today. This way. Previous of next books. I actually have not seen that too much, but that would still be awesome. A little mean because it's teasing you a lot, but also very cool because you really want to know what's happening. Okay, left to right. At the big tree. Now I'm here again. It's not where I wanted to go. Very far on the right, maybe? Maybe I can just go around this big mountain. That will make it easier. Then I don't have to jump up there. Okay, 30 seconds. And it's stuck up there. Is there work missing? Or something different? Don't really know. Hey, I'm back. Did anybody miss me in here? Did you miss me? Got the feeling the deers were happier without me. Okay, yeah, you're out of ores. I'm here to solve this. Now I can continue. Okay, what else am I missing? Huh, geology research. Geology research. Was it advanced or not advanced? Advanced. Okay, that is the one with the mortared stone. Okay, for this I need to make more. We don't have masonry. Wait. I need masonry for this. Do I still have a point? Otherwise this will not work. Masonry. Okay. We're running in circles again. I need masonry for this. Apparently. Which means... I need masonry book. Okay, let's see. What do I need for this book? Please not the same materials, otherwise I'm gonna get mad. You're reading a few books at the moment. What are you reading besides that? I'm always curious and I want to know. Masonry. Ah, 2 basic geologic papers. Guess I just need rocks, so let's gonna do 2 more, otherwise we'll not have enough for the other one. Yeah, Sidria. It's a little hard to pronounce, I know. Ah, it's not bad, Jenna. Just read what you like. Come on. I need the masonry. It's gonna take 25 seconds. Maybe I'm gonna repair my tools in the meantime. That's actually a good idea. Repair. If you would let me close to my own station. Thank you. Repair. Let's do a whole repair while we're at it. There we go, easy enough. And in the meantime, our book is done. Where? Masonry book. That was just the small papers, not the book itself. Note to self. Not the book. Not yet. In the meantime, I'm gonna do more mortar. Oh, I did the mortar. I need mortared stone next. Mortared stones. We're just gonna do 40. I'll wait for that to come through. Graphic novel called Crossover. Didn't hear of that yet. A moody book and where the red fern grows. As you see, I'm not very knowledgeable in books. Sadly. I really would like to read, but I never have the time. Your cousin sent you pictures. That's nice of them. Some pictures of your dad as a kid and of your grandma. That is cool. And very considerate of them. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Let's do some cooking in the meantime. Where could I get fishes? I also have some family over in America where we sometimes get some pictures, and it's always nice to kind of see them, even if it's just in that way. Keeping in touch is important. Let's make some beans. Oh. We kind of can make popcorn. There we go. It's in beans. Oh yeah, it needs to be in storage. I completely forgot about that. Which means I need to put this also back in storage. Otherwise it will not work. Oh, tomato seeds. Let's put them where they belong. Up to the long I will grow sometime, but not when you need me. Or is something here finished? No, why would it be? Not ripe enough to harvest. Probably gonna take a real life week or something. Or longer. Okay. Is my first book then? I think it is. Okay, masonry. Masonry skill book. How do I read this again? Oh, Gimli forgot the book makes these. Skill rolls. Okay, unclaimed papers. I thought we just gonna consume the book. Just eat it all up. That's not how it works, though. Please go onto the pile. And the book I'm just gonna toss in here. Ah, back to bed. You're tired again. Or you're just gonna go in and kettle for it to be warm. Anyway, I'm also gonna wish you a good bedtime, no matter which of the two it is. Okay, masonry done. I forgot. What did we need that for? Need to go back from the smithing. Okay, back to smelting. Both. Kettle, stay warm, and sleep. Then I wish you nice dreams. Hopefully no nightmares this time, Jenna. Geology Advanced. Ah, Geology Advanced. This was it. Geology Advanced. 1, 2, 3. And then we should have everything for smelting. If I can count. Yeah. With that, we should then be able to make a smithy of some kind. Which we use to kind of smelt our ores, and then we're gonna see from there. You're trying to stay awake. Okay, let's see if you can hold through. Okay, and with that... can we then continue on with engineering? Which one would give me the cannon? In this, no, mechanics probably. Can I see all benefits? Not sure. Stove, valve, waste, sink, shaper. I don't see anything of a cannon. Copper, gearbox, boiler. You have an appointment, yeah, so you should stay awake, huh, Jenna? Even if it's hard. Industry, maybe? Industry the right thing? Also, maybe it's a higher up level I didn't even check. Electronics. Laser recipe. That it? Crafted that robotic assembly line. Price electronics. I think electronics is the way to go. And for this, I need again research table. Also, is my smithing book? Ah, no, I didn't start it yet. Okay, what would I need for electronics? You're allowed to sleep for an hour, then power nap all you can. You need the energy. Okay, where's electronics? Engineering research paper. I'm not finding it. Baking, cooking. Ah, electronic skill book. Oh my, this takes a lot. A lot of labor. More metallurgy, advanced papers. Engineer research paper modern. Metallurgy research paper modern. Same as this, but more advanced. It's modern. Basic research tags of any kind. Advanced research of any kind. And modern research of any kind on top of those. Oh no, it's cold in your room. Hopefully the blanket at least keeps you warm. I need to this one. Iron bars and copper bars. Okay, I think I have copper but no iron yet, so I'm gonna need to search for iron as well. And for this one, not even gonna show me it. Oh, it's the one below. Iron axle, iron plates, and iron gear. So a lot of iron here as well. Okay, this one I have no idea. Okay, let's see. While that is crafting, let's get our ores out of storage. Can do something with that. Oh, they're at our ore station. Prepare everything for smelting. Okay, and here we need... Oh, I do have iron ore. Okay, where do I get copper ore then? That may just be at a different biome. I think. Hopefully. Maybe you're gonna be able to read it soon. Oh, too hungry. Uh-oh. We're just gonna stuff. That face with everything we still have. Okay, that helped a bit. Not much, but a bit. Okay, do we now have enough work for this? And we should also be able to work from here on out. Is this connected yet? It isn't. Okay. Connect. We need a third one. Now we're gonna make our first iron concentrate. This is harder than I thought it would be. And it takes a lot more than I thought it would. Yeah, maybe doing this alone is not the brightest idea, I know. But it's gonna give me a nice feeling for the game, and maybe I'm gonna then play with somebody else at a server. Maybe a random server, I don't know yet. Just gonna see where this goes from here. Also, where am I gonna find copper? Does that have iron? No idea what copper would be. Maybe I just need to find more ore, and when I find a different spot, there's gonna be different ores. First, I'm gonna need more ores anyway, so let's go back and get another 20. Let's jump up here. Okay, and of course I'm gonna make my own way now. I'm always stumbling at the same places. I'm just gonna dig up and make my ways. Also, those I'm gonna keep in here for now. I still have the wagon with me. Not a problem. Should you read that man again while wait or read another book? That's actually a good question. How many times did you already read it, Jenna? That's a good question to ask first. If you only read it once, maybe another one will not hurt. And I don't know, do you have any other books that you still want to read? If you only read it once, I think a second time will not hurt. You appreciate it. Okay, let's get more ores. Yeah, this is all just iron. Not bad, because we need so much iron. But we really do also need copper at some point. Uh-oh. I mined my floor. Be careful that I don't fall somewhere. Let's stick to the front here, that's easier. In the middle of 3 books? And also, of course, read that. Personal preference, I'd say. What you feel more in the mood for. More tomatoes. Oh, my corn should be done. Really need to get that out of the campfire. Well, if you're in the mood for that, then just read it again while you wait. A little refresher won't hurt either. Oh no. Way backwards still harder. Because I don't have a free hand to use my shovel to make my own path. We can't just walk around this and everything's gonna be alright. Whoopsie. Okay, problem solved. Okay, let's see. Maybe we can also make some more new stuff out of the iron that we found as soon as it's through the working process here. Oopsie. Oh. I haven't had a look yet. We need to get everything processed first too. How much is that? 31? I think it's 31. Okay, now here we can make our first concentrate. And in the meantime, I'm gonna have... Oh, that is a nice animation. See how it goes. I'm gonna leave you working. Those steers are just crazy. Okay, where's my corn? Corn. There we go. What could we make with the iron that we have? Don't see much here. Rocket box we already have in work right now. We really need a new stockpile soon, I think. But that's gonna have to wait. Mining basic. Don't think we'll need that right now. I think I may need an engineering table. You think that was an antelope? Oh, that is entirely possible. I have not paid attention, to be honest. Do I have an engineering table? Is there something like an engineering table? I'm not even sure. Blocking basic. Basic upgrade 3. Icebox. Windmill. Wainwright table. There was nothing on a Wainwright table to really improve, right? Hewn table. Table for placing things on. Is there a way to actually engineer stuff? It said something about a station. Oh, what is missing here? Oh, it's just work. Here you go, all the work you need. Okay, here's just books. I don't think there's a table of any sorts. Okay, this is just books. Is it because I haven't learned anything about the engineering yet? Too big for you. We're gonna have another look at it. Maybe it's still in the area. Engineering. Discovered. Specialized recipes. Okay, that's Wainwright table. Workbench, I don't think it has a special table. And the electronics? That has electronics assembly. Where's that crafted? Crafted at electric machinist table. And where's that crafted? I'm feeling like I'm in a loop. I don't know what to do next. I crafted at assembly line. And where's that crafted at? Requires mechanics. Okay, so mechanics I have to do first? Mechanist table. And that is crafted at sawmill. And this is crafted at the anvil. Which itself is crafted at the bloomery. Which is crafted at the kiln. Which is crafted at the masonry table. Wait, do they have a masonry table yet? I closed it all at once. Carpentry table. Oh no, I wanted to put a table here. But it needed to be inside. Right table? Maybe I need the masonry table. Masonry. Masonry table. Okay. We can craft one. Let's wait for that to be finished. Ah, you gotten so close to a deer? I never gotten any close to one. Sadly. I really would like to. I got to play with a baby bat though. That was sweet. There it is. Is it an elk maybe? I think it may be an elk. Wait. Stay. Don't be afraid. Just want to look at you. Ooh, there's another one. Deer after all. Okay. Or moose. Yeah, something in the lights. Not quite sure. Maybe just, you know, male deer since there's females around here too. And everything in here is really getting a bit crowded. What the heck is this? huckleberry seed. Okay. We're gonna put that up here. To the field of never-growing plants. We still have one space? We have. Okay, where's my masonry table? And do I need to place it inside? Then I have a problem because we don't have much space left. Masonry table. There we go. What does it say? House benefits. Yeah, it needs to be in the room. Ah, it's tiny though, so that is okay. Okay, what can we make here? Plants need water. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but I haven't found any way to water them yet. So I'm confused on how to do that, but maybe I would need farming, which is an extra skill, but I don't have the skill points for. So at the moment, I just go to the field of you're waiting for there forever. Brick fireplace. General furniture type fireplace. Kiln. Useful for baking bricks and finishing pottery. I think that's the thing that we need to do. Oh, a limestone owl statue. Do we have lime? I don't think we have limestone yet. But I want that statue. And you know why? Oh, a wolf statue. I want that one too. Mill. Finds food resources by crushing them. Mortar chair. I think I read mill and kiln in there. So let's make one of each. Oh, I need masonry 1 for this one. Can I afford masonry 1? Can I get that? Aw, you're so cold. Let me send you a hug. I know it's not working that way, but maybe you can feel my warmth. Masonry. Masonry 1 would be this one? Is that masonry 1? Do I need to do masonry stuff? Masonry craft with stone. Okay. Not what I want, but maybe. Okay, I think I may have to just do masonry stuff to actually improve the skill. Don't think I can just put a point in. That's weird. For me, it's the other way around. If I'm warm, I'm getting tired. It's really weird. How do I would get points? Let me see. What did masonry unlock? That must be it then. Oh, mining does. No, it's a different skill. Masonry. Cement. Baked mortar. Making mortar maybe does help. Don't know how much points we're away. I know the drill, Jenna. I'm just gonna assume you fall asleep if you don't say anything anymore. Yeah, let's do some mortar then. Yeah, that's gonna give us some experience. That's gonna help us improve. Maybe, maybe not. We're gonna find out. Is there any way to see how much experience I already have in that? think it's the bar. Let me see. Here there's really nothing. 0, nada experience. How do I get... Oh, I haven't unlocked it yet, have I? Oh, I can unlock it. Okay, hopefully that was not a mistake. Do I have Masonry 1? Can I now do something with it? Kiln, yeah. Now I can craft it. Let's order one up. Let's take 1 mil. But for this we need more rock and wood. Can we maybe tack another one? This one contains rocks and wood. Ah, a lot of progress today. Slow progress, but at least it's progress. It's better than anything. Okay, now I would like to take my... Where is it? My sick... Oh, basic backpack. Where did I get that one from? Is that specialty? Increases carry weight by... Maximum carry weight by 5 kilogram. I didn't even know it had a maximum carry weight. Why does it say maximum carry weight? Third person? I can go third person? I didn't even know that. I'm gonna stick with first person for now. Unless you have a different preference. But, interesting. What does it say how much I can carry? 30 XP. That's the specialties. That's my nutrition. That's my house bonus. There must be something. It's not even telling me. Maybe it's a hidden stat. I don't know. Let's eat something. My health doesn't look too good. Okay, those are crafting. Maybe I can build a street in the meantime. Because we still needed some street to go through here. But first, what I wanted to do just a second ago, I wanted to clean up a little in here. Take my trusted sickle and cut what will be cuttable. This one somehow is not. I don't know why this one is not. Okay, I may need to get a different tool to actually pick this one up. I think it's because it's having the harvest ability. Okay, those are all not working. I want to clean up the way to the back here, to where the street is supposed to be. Well, this is not working like a charm. Trying my best, though. How am I supposed to go through here and make a street if I can't even remove those? Maybe I have to go with the axe. Or the shovel? They need to be removable. They are probably just removable with a different tool than the sickle. Now I'm just gonna remove the dirt and then put it back. Ah, I even put the first one down already. Didn't know about that. Okay, let me put the sickle back. Also, maybe repair it so the next time I might not wonder why this thing is totally gone. Not enough rock? Since when do I not have enough rock? Oh, storage is just not connected. I was worried there for a second. Okay, and back you go. Okay, how do I remove the rest now? That's not doing it. That apparently does it. Just some garden work. What I won't do to have a street. Okay, and this one? This one sadly cannot get removed at all. I don't have any idea. Maybe that one's gonna... No? Okay, this one's not working at all. Okay, which one leveled up? Level 2 in masonry. Okay, how can I make streets again? There was something here. This one, perhaps? Dirt ramp. Stone road. I think it was stone road that I put down. For this, I need crushed rock. Oh, I remember that. I need to crush it over here. Do I still have some? Or do I need to get more? Crushed granite. Does that count? I think it counts. Also, this needs to really... Do I have that on my shovel? Can I not have it just in my hand? Okay, maybe I'm gonna just put it into a storage in here. Okay, it looks like the kiln is ready. Does this need to be inside? Of course it must be. Why not? Must have a lot of free volume in the room. Okay, I think for this one we may need to make a little extra room because this will not fit in here anymore. So we have to go through here and make a whole new room on the other side. For this, we're gonna have to do a little bit of reshaping around this part. Don't know what to do with all that dirt. And up we go. Also, we're gonna have to clean that from any plants. I don't know how big we're gonna make this. And this time I'm gonna do floor first. So I'm gonna have to remove a little bit more dirt than I want to. But it's gonna be worth it. But it's gonna be the room where we're gonna put the pottery machine and whatever else we have that needs a little more space. If I knew that I had to put so much stuff in the house, I think I would have planned a little bit more space for that thing. I thought, oh, the house. That's where you put your one bed. And... well, that's it. Maybe a chest. Or a little lamp. This kind of changes things. Would have not gotten with such a teeny tiny space for my base if I had known that it had to be bigger. Oh, there's also a tree here. Okay, how big are we gonna make this? Oh, I still have the dirt with me. Is there a way to destroy things here, by the way? Because at some point, I will either have shoved all the dirt to the other side of the world globe, or I'll run out of space. One of the two. is not enough. This will take me some time. But I got time today still. Still got over an hour. Okay, and I also need to remove that tree. Okay, I'm not gonna make it any bigger than this so we can make more storage space behind it. How big are we gonna make this? I think like this would be okay. But it's gonna take us a lot of digging to actually get there. No, I forgot. Where did I dig? Come on, this can't be true. Because it's so dark? Ah, there it is. It is so dark. And I'm blind. Both at the same time. Oh, blocked. And we're just gonna put it on top of there. Good thing we have a lot of space to put the dirt. Okay, we're gonna get a nice little plate there for the second part of the house. Maybe I made it a little bit too big. Oh, did I just scoop up the whole tree? I more like destroyed its environment and it just perished. Oh well, poor tree. It will forgive me. But the second room is more important than anything else. And so much for building eco-friendly, I know. But we have more than enough trees here already. That's still a long way to go until that is a narrow space. Blocked by granite. Okay, let's first make sure that we get this down as far as we need to. Can't even see anything because of all the flowers. Let me see. Now they are removed. Okay, maybe not run too far away so we don't have to go such long ways each and every time. Okay, let's remove this tree first. I think it's kind of making everything dark and we don't see anything. So chopping we go. Oh, also I'm almost out of power. I need food. I wish my character wouldn't scream that much. I mean, nobody's here. I'm alone on this planet. Why scream? Okay, there we go. Now I just need to get all of this back to the camp. And chop. And pick up. And chop. He somehow got bigger. I don't know why. Okay, where is still space? This one is almost empty. Let's just put it in there. And the chop. And the click. Going where it needs to go. Oh, max 20. Excuse me. No tours given off this site. I need to build a trap at some point. Everybody's coming in here. They're free food. And more wood. There we go. Oh, also... this... We're gonna put... Where did I put the rest? Over here. Okay, on with the little room build project. Make this so I get a better idea how big it's gonna be. Up we go. We leave this as a little stairs. Not only that we can put the dirt up there faster, but also that we can get to our stone build a little faster. Also, maybe in the meantime we should let some boards run through so we can build the room right away as soon as we're done. Shoveling that. There we go. I'm already getting tired of building this room. I'm just not patient enough for this. Maybe it doesn't need to be too big. Maybe we can just make it... Oh. We've run into tiny problems. Nothing we can't handle, but tiny problems. Well, maybe that big was good enough anyway. Who would have known that there is more stone there? Let's see, maybe that is enough anyway. If I make the room too big, I will not have the wood to support it. And we can make it bigger anytime we want. We just need to do more digging and put the walls up a different way. At least then I know that there's more space in that direction. Okay, I may need to get one more stone out of the way for this. There we go. And we're gonna do this all the way through here. In the meantime, I'm gonna let some boards be created so that we can craft this as fast as possible. Boards. Oh, this is for furniture. No, I just need blocks then. Gonna make like... how many? 30? I think 30 is okay for now. Okay, and that's working while we do the work over here. Whew. Oh, too hungry. We still have a few items. Up we go. I always forget about the food. Since it's no you die situation and it's more like just points for labor, I always forget about it. There we go. And up we go, building up a little dirt castle. Even though the only thing I want to really do is build a second room, so we have more space. Wouldn't it be better if I make the second room actually a different theme? Even though I don't really care too much for a living room or a bedroom in here. But doesn't that provide me with some benefits for experience? I think it does. And at the moment it gives me 0 if I see that correctly. Yeah, +0. Also no minus at least. Don't know how to up that. I think that means we need a proper bedroom without any industrial stuff in there. So maybe that can be that one then. Make a tiny bedroom and keep the other one as purely industrial. It would be an idea. Okay, the other side is gonna be out over here. Okay, still 1 minute for a board, so let's see how much we can dig in that time. Because if we can't get any further, I'm just gonna leave it that tiny. We have to take priorities. We only have 29 days still, so we have plenty of time, but still. Can never be too careful. Who knows what else I'm gonna have to do. Okay, still 3 blocks in. We're gonna shovel a way through here. Also, why not make a stair over there? Staircase over here is gonna help me up here, and it's gonna remove the dirt from down there. I think that is a wonderful idea. Also, how are my streets coming up? I think those should be done as well, so we can lay 1 or 2 more. There we go. Now 1 down each time, and we should have a nice dirt stair. Not the best in quality, but it's working. Always worked at Minecraft as well. And up. Good thing my shovel is still standing. I think it will not hold the whole way through. We're still gonna try. Okay, that is working. Can be a bit improved in the thickness, but other than that, it's working pretty nice. And with this, we're almost where we want to be with this room. Oh, I also forgot I have to dig down too. Oh no. It's probably gonna take a while. Let's move not too much away. Almost. With the last 20% for this room. Excluding the digging down. Which we're gonna do in just a second. Oh, okay, I thought that was something special. It's just stone though. Is that far enough now? I don't think it is. Why is that taking so long? I need a very big shoveling. Well, the shovel is okay, but the capacity it can hold at once kinda leaves for a little bit more. I want more. I crave it. I need big construction tools. That would be cool. Wait. Try to dig it up, but it's too strong? Are you kidding me? What is too strong? I'm gonna have to see again. Which one here is too strong? Oh, it's because of the tree, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna fell another tree. I'm sorry, little tree, but you have to go. Wait, wrong tool. There we go. That's better than just hammering it to death. Remove that for cleanness. Also, I think otherwise I will not able to remove the dirt either. Okay, nice. Well, that's not going away, okay, somehow. Removing, and chopping. Because of one... Okay. Because of one single tiny piece of wood, we're gonna have to run back and forth. Here. And in there. Okay, it's more like 5 pieces. Still, it is a tiny amount compared to what we moved before. Aha, now it's going away. So much for last 20%. Those are gonna take forever. Somehow I thought it was moving faster before, but maybe it was just my imagination. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ounces. I'm not sure. Not much. That's what I know. Somehow this feels like real work even though it's not. It's just so, I don't know, repetitive to do. It's punishing. Okay. The last stripe of dirt. Wait. Almost the last. And we're moving to the last piece of dirt here. Finally. Nice. And I really have to repair my shovel before I do anything else. Poor shovel. What did I do to you? Not enough wood? Wait, I need to just... Okay, I need to get it from one stockpile to the other. This one is too far away. Well, what? Put it over here. Just took a lot of wood. And back to inventory. Okay, how do my blocks come up? They are not finished? Maybe some of them are finished. Some of them are finished. Okay, let's see. What can we make out of these? Cube. Floor. Wall. Okay. Since I did the other ones as cubes, I'm gonna do these ones as cubes as well, maybe? But I think wall's gonna give us more space. I'm gonna build this from the inside. Yeah, think this should be big enough. And I'm out of blocks. Oh, also... I need to make a doorway or something. Or I think we can leave it open. Let's pick this up. Put that... Any way around? And then we have a way through here. There we go. Okay, and we can use this as wall. At the same time. And this is one too far out. Ah, I knew I made a mistake. Good thing they are easy correct here. Okay, let's see. How many locks can I still make? Let's make about 50 more. Well, let's make 60. Too hungry. Okay, wait. I may need to get more food. Okay, where is more? Let's build this from the inside. At least one wall's already gonna be done. Okay, I think I should have built the other one with walls too. But now this is a blocky home. It's okay. It's not bad. It's just a little bit clunky. And moving on with our project. Okay, maybe gonna leave a little doorway here and a window to the other side. Maybe the other way around so we can get out of here. This one we can get fast. But, away from here, through the stockpiles, that's gonna take forever. Let's see, maybe in the back here. We can make a small doorway. There we go. It's the last kind of block anyway. This we will also need a door made. Which we'll get in time, but first the blocks. There we go. A little improvement over the first room that we made. The base house. Oops. No. Give me back. That's better. And now where am I gonna make another little doorway? Over here? Or am I just gonna make a window? I think a doorway may not hurt. And we're also gonna have much more stuff. Okay, how did I do the roof? I had... There's different tiles here. But first I had the roof cube. Also I need to get up there before I do anything. Good thing I have the dirt here. Why is that not working? Wait. Place. Now it's working. Sadly, though, it's not connecting, really. There seems to be a tiny space in between the wall and the roof cube. Wonder if we can fix this somehow. I'm not sure it's meant to be that way. I'm pretty sure that may be a little buggy. Maybe outer walls are supposed to be... not made from this wall, but from the cube. Wait, why is this so... It was not that down before. Okay. I think I found the problem. This needs to be higher up. Okay, I think this is how it's meant to be done. Yeah, this will make it work nicely. Okay, that was my bad for doing that the wrong way. Now let's get the outer rim first. Maybe we're gonna do it from the outer part too. There we go. Okay, we need outer parts. I'm gonna get this in just a second. Let me make it flat first, and then we're gonna deal with the outer rim. For this, I'm gonna need more wood, though. 15. There we go. We're gonna fix this after I laid everything barren. I want to lay everything down, and then I'm gonna see what we have to change up. Just to see that we have enough cubes. Because one cube is one cube, no matter which one I'm gonna pick. And go, and there we go. Ooh, and that was only half the roof for now. We still need more. And we're out of wood. This is not good. Okay. Let me get my trusty axe and kill a tree. You're gonna be a lucky tree. Cheddar species. Fine by me. Whatever you are, you're going down. Ouch. Ow. The tree's hitting me. It was supposed to be the other way around. Okay, I'll have to remove this. The stump has to go. There. Clean as it should be. Okay, now for the chomping. Chomp up. Okay, this one needs to be even smaller, it seems. Oh no. I'm just having an inventory that's too full. That's my bad. Wait for me, little tree. I'm gonna come back. Let's make more locks in the meantime. Let's put them here. And craft locks. Let's do 17. And off you go. And I am out of energy again. Okay, I need food. Can I do the mushrooms maybe? I think I had a lot of those. I also have some beans. Camas bulbs. Also good. And the mushrooms. Ah, mushrooms. Let's do 20 of those. See how that goes. Oh, too hungry to do some. Okay, maybe we're still gonna have 1 or 2 finished ones. Okay, we have a few things we can still eat, like those berries. And maybe that's gonna fuel this. So we can actually eat more. For this, we're gonna need to put the mushrooms in, though. Mushrooms. Those 20 should do. Should be able to do something with those pumpkins as well. Spruce seeds. Okay, my inventory is getting full with seeds that I cannot really use. It's too bad. Okay, that's working. And in the meantime, we're gonna go back to our tree. Okay, little tree. That one's too big. Okay, at least this tree gives on. And gives on and keeps on giving. Okay, in the meantime, let's place a few more cubes. Hammer? No, that's not the right spot. Come on, we can do this. Aha! We're gonna get it done like this, and then we're gonna fix it on the outer rim. Oh, no problem. One and 2. I wish I was faster at placing this. Okay, and get more of the wood. The last of a big tree. Oh, wrong one. I don't want to craft, I want to destroy. Okay, now more boards. More locks, I mean. Let's do 30 more. Okay, where's the food? Okay, this. I really wish this was more ordered. Those are not done yet. What is this still crafting? Charred mushrooms. They must go somewhere. Oh, that's what they look like. And make more space. Okay. And while those are doing that job, let's see. We can do our job more. Where is the boards? I think I underestimated how much it really costs to stop that meteor all on my own, didn't I? That was not a good idea. At least we're 1 or 2 steps closer now. That was not right though. Okay, that is enough. Now we need to just put it in the right space. Fence? Wall? I want door. But I think door is something else. I think I need to craft doors. Okay, door. Okay, this door's in here. Simple door. Full lock door. 2, please. Can I also say complete this first? Yes, I can. Nice. Oh, also I need to lay a floor here. For which I need a whole lot of more blocks. But we can replace it with in time. We don't need to do all at once. Hey, big kitty. How you doing? Getting used to all kinds of critters around my camp, really. Okay, where is the blocks now? For this we need floor. 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 Okay, that helps. But it's also gonna take forever if I get each and every one of these out there with my shovel. We're gonna stand here forever. And I only have 30 seconds until my door is done. So I think that I want to really do some other time. I have it prepared, but I'm gonna do it in another day. I'm waiting for my door though. Oh, and what is our pathway doing? Stone road. Oh no. Why does everything in this game need shoveling at some point? Everything needs the shovel. Let's shovel it, shall we? Shovel it up here. And place it. Okay, this one doesn't have multiple forms. Well, at this point, the road is gonna be finished when I destroy the meteor. Ah, my doors are ready. I know I have doors anyway. I'm gonna leave them open anyway. But it doesn't matter. Place. And... place. Okay, nice. Okay, where is the thing that I wanted to place in there? Mill. Must also be within a room. Let's just put everything in there. It's gonna be more of the industrial room than the other. It's a little big for this corner. Okay, this is kind of the only place where it fits. So I'm gonna place it up here. And the middle right next to it. Or in the... no, right next to it. There we go. Okay, what can I do on those now? Okay, at the mill, we can make acorn powder, bean paste. What's bean paste for? Smashed beans can work as a thickener and or flavor enhancer. Okay. Beet sugar. I think this is for advanced cooking, maybe? I think it's for advanced cooking. Oil, sugar, and yeast. And what can I make with this one? Out of fuel. This needs to be in a higher room tier. Okay, which room? I think I'm gonna do the floor and then it's gonna have a higher tier. Bloomery. Chimney-shaped furnace for smelting ores. Okay, this one I need. Tallow lamp. Bakery oven, bathtub, bricks, charcoal, glass, some pots, more toilet. Pottery 5 for a big putty. Okay, we need the bloomery. For this I need 5 sand. So walk to the desert again. 10 crushed rock and 13 wooden boards. Okay, wooden boards I can do. Crushed rock. Maybe I shouldn't have turned that into the stone road then. If only I had known that I still needed them. Okay, that is going nicely. How much crushed rock? 10. Can I take some out of here? Granite. Put it over here to crush it. Crushed rock. Crushed granite I think should count. Yeah, crushed rock. Okay. Running it through. We need lots of those. Okay, 5 sand. For this, I'm gonna take the wagon with me. And we're gonna run to the desert and catch 5 rock. 5 sands. Somehow. There's no sand in here though. No, it's basalt. Because with the little trick with the barrel, we should be able to pick up 10 sand with the shovel. Then we're gonna take it with us. It's gonna be easy. Hopefully. And up we go. Ah, don't fall. I should have known that this is not gonna be easy. Didn't I build the pathway up here? I remember. But it was not this way, it was the other way around. Doesn't matter, we are going. Okay, up to the desert, because that's where sand is. Now that I think about it, there was probably some sand where my water wheel is too, but we're just gonna ignore that one. And go right to the source. Also some food in the meantime. Maybe we can put that here. Place. Then we're gonna go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Take all of that out. And I cannot go off. Okay. I really wanted to get this one. Maybe I can do it like that. Okay, then we're gonna just let the cart live in the desert from now on. We have a sand at least. It had to bring sacrifices. And back to campsite with all this sand. Good thing we don't have to do any glass. I think that will make me insane running through here all the time with the sand. Also, I'm gonna go insane if I don't know where to go. Okay, out, around it. I remember the path. We go around the rocks. Whoops. That's a big drop. Okay, and with this, we should then be able to make the smelter, or whatever it was called, to get our smelted iron. In you go. Wait, It's supposed to be sand, not dirt. It's not even going on one. Wait. If I go over there, is that dirt as well? What's sand here? Here's sand. Okay, and then I'll get it from here. Why does the desert sand not count as sand? This confuses the hell out of me. Well, at least I have plenty of dirt that I can replace in here. And 2. Then we're gonna get our sand like this. And 3. I'm a little sad though that we made all this trip for nothing and we even sacrificed the wagon. 3. 4. This and 1 more. And 5. I'm also gonna get some dirt for that hole. Okay, that is sand now. Okay, sand is sand. Desert sand is no sand. Even if it doesn't make any sense. Apparently that's what it is. Crushed granite. Why is that stopping? Maybe it's work that is missing. Oh, and we're completely out of food. Oh no, it's missing granite. How much do we have? Not enough. Okay, I'm gonna get more granite from up there, because I'm pretty sure there's more in this storage. Hello there, little fox. Yeah, there's more granite. Or is this just normal stone? No, I think this is granite. And in you go. Now it can work. Let's see, maybe in the meantime we're gonna get some food going. Because we're really out of that. Okay, what do we have? Except nothing. There's no beans. We have no we have some corn. So that is something. But not much. We have this. Fireweed shots. Charred fish. Where do I have raw fish from? Where did I get a fish from? Also, let's make another 20 mushrooms. Let's get this out here, this in here. Mushrooms out there. What else do we have in our backpack? Oh, I also need to put these in. Otherwise they can't be... They can't be cooked. Pumpkin seed. Potato seed, trillium seed. Plant fibers. Sprout seed, corn seed. Wait. Don't put out your shirt. Keep it on. Okay, let's see. What can we put in here? Nah, those are just not going higher than 5? But they are. Oh, this is 2 different trees. Didn't even notice. Collection of buried fronds of young ferns. A unique addition to a meal. Not my taste, but to each their own. Okay, and these I think we can all plant. I don't think we have more space there though, so we need to get the field a little bigger. For this, we need our lovely little hoe. Okay, a bigger field it is. I think 2 rows for now will do. And then we'll see how much we may need. We're gonna start with some corn. Plant corn. Then next we're gonna take trillium, even though I have no idea what that is even. And pumpkin. There we go. Now we're gonna put the hoe back. Some more berries. Okay, why is everything stopped? Is there 10 crushed rocks already? Still missing granite. Do we have enough? No, that's just 10. I think 10 is enough though. Are you gonna need a pet? Are you jealous? Have I boxed you in? I didn't mean to. Really, I didn't. storage. We're gonna take this one because it's pretty empty. Okay, let's see. Boards. 13 boards. Also need to go in here. And we're missing... Oh, our 5 sands. Where were the sands? 5 sand. And with this, the blueberry is born. Oh. Oh no. Not only is it out of fuel, we also need to a higher room tier. Also, we need burnable fuel. I think we're gonna need wood. But I think they will not matter as long as it doesn't have that need. Okay. Knowing this, I'm gonna just try and fix it. Let's get this removed. Also, I put it up there thinking I can still change the floor beneath it. But now, if I look correctly, that's a little bit hard because it's not really click-through like the tables are. So we're gonna have to see how we make this. Let's see, we can do this. Just a matter of thinking. And one further back, and that should be the floor under this. This we're gonna do first, because if we do the other floor, I will not be able to get down there anymore. Okay, one more, and then I think we have enough wood to actually patch this floor up. And hopefully that is also going to be enough to get the machine into motion. Here we go. I think maybe. Do we have enough? Apparently we do. At least for this tiny space. Floor. Oops. Don't do the floor here. Do it down there. Yeah, it's gonna be a little tricky. We can do it somehow. There we go. Aha! And it was enough for it to work. Great! Okay, this is fixed and working. Ah, I like that. Hopefully the bloomery is gonna work in here too, but usually you get smithies maybe on the outside. Ah, gives off a nice light. Okay, what does our food do? I put some in, but nothing's working. Missing mushrooms. Of course. How could I forget? Yeah, we still got our emergency mushrooms here. We also got my seeds, which I'm gonna put right up in our field. Huckleberry seeds. Also, is something finished up here? Didn't think it is. I think this is more meant for if it goes running as a server. It will run while you're offline, and then everything grows in, let's say, a day or two. And this way I have to get in-game time of 1 day, since it's taking that long. Okay, what is paused up there? Crushed granite. Oh, I completely forgot about my granite. One more granite to go, so we can crush it. Ah, thankfully it's just the moon. Where is that meteor, by the way? Want to see my enemy, look him into the eye. No, he's moving away. Stay here, you bastard. Hiding from me it is. Okay, we still have so much time. Maybe I should have gotten that down a bit. I just left everything on standard and hoped that was okay. But I didn't know. Maybe I'm still very, very far away from getting somewhere, so who knows. Okay, still 2 minutes and 30 seconds until that thing is finished. Ooh, nice iron. Okay, what are our mushrooms doing? There we go. Also have some corn ready. Ah, Jenna, you awake again. Ah, your nephew woke you up. Ah, did you have a nice sleep? Were you woken up nicely, or are you now more tired than before? That always happens when I have a power nap. Doesn't kind of work. Second room, there we go. Oh, it's done. At least I think it is. Where did it go? Bloomery? Bloomery! Yeah, it's finished. Ah, nice sleep. This is good. Oh no, is this... Is this an inside object or an outside object? We're gonna have to check again. Wait. House benefits. Consumes heat power from fuel. Room category industrial. We're just gonna see if it needs one. We're just gonna place it outside and see what it says. Oops. Don't want to melt. How about we put it right here next to the workbench? Okay, it can be on the outside. Fuel. For this we probably need some... wood? I think I need to cut down another tree. We're almost out. I think we are out. I have more wood that is not used for anything else? Don't think I have. Okay, trusty axe. We need more wood. Oh, we got a call on your phone. Do you at least have a nice ringtone? Or one that gives you a big, big shock? I think I take that one. Yeah, no problem. Do get ready. I'm still here for half an hour, I think. Maybe a bit more, it kind of depends. There we go. Okay, we still have 2 stumps here. First, we're gonna carry this back. Oh, hi there, big kitty. Are you lost again? Do you need cuddles? Burnable fuel. Hopefully not all of that will burn up in here. And here we can craft the anvil. Which we need. But for this we need smelting. Didn't I do that to get smelting? Oh no, I think I unlocked smelting, but I never leveled it, did I? Smith? Smelting. Okay, wait. Did I not learn it? Did I forget to learn it? Pretty sure I did smelting. Smelting book. Okay, wait. Let me try for a second. There we go. And learned. Okay, I'm getting out of space to put my books. Put in that storage then. Okay, now I can do smelting. Or I can at least learn it. Smelting. Learn. Okay, nice. Guess I can make the anvil. Solid-shaped piece of metal used to hammer ingots into tools and other useful things. This is what I need. And I can smell copper, gold, and iron in here. I need 1 iron concentrate to make 3 bars, and I get 1 slag. Glass-like byproduct. And for the anvil, I need 6 iron bars, so we need to do the smelting 2 times. And hewn logs, which I think I still have some over here. Campfire stockpile. Okay, so what I need next is iron concentrate. I think I already have 1 ready, but only 1. Over here. And I probably should set another one into motion. There we go. Let's get the concentrate over there. Doesn't look too concentrated, but it's fine by me. Put the granite into another one of those. I need order here. Okay, let's smelt the first one. Smelt iron. Put the order in. Ah, that is a satisfying sound if I ever heard one. Ah, I could stand here all day. I like that. Hey, that's going on its own. Oh, I completely forgot about the rest of the wood up there. Hopefully it's not despawned. And jump. Okay. Bringing them back as well. Okay, and as soon as the 1 concentrate again is done, we're gonna smelt it again. And then we're gonna do our little anvil. Okay, something is stuck. What is stuck up here? Oh, crushed granite again. Okay, how much granite did I put here? Cancel project. I don't think we need that much. And this one is already finished. Nice. Now we have more of that. Concentrate. Getting that over here so we can have a second smelting of iron. Let's wait for that to finish. It's only going to take 6-7 seconds anyway. 3, and 2, and 1. Nice. Another one. Put the work in. And then we can make the anvil. Does this need to have a room? Let me see. Okay, this must be inside the room. So we're gonna put it in our big industrial room to the right that we just made. Does it have any requirements on the room quality? 0.8? I think that's what the other required too. So it should be alright. Since I think it's equally everywhere in the room, right? 0.8? Yeah, 0.8 is everywhere. But maybe if we have a place for it, like over here, we should probably do the floor down here. So we don't get into trouble after we put it up. Wait. Okay. I think I'm gonna put it in that corner, so I'm gonna prepare the floor for it. Wait. I don't know how big it is. I'm gonna go with maybe a size of 2. Let's get the boards. Hammer and flooring. Ugh. I lost myself. Okay, in here. Maybe a bit too tiny. I think 2 may be too little. Okay, it's almost done. We still... Wait, that's the wrong thing. Still need to make the anvil anyway. That's gonna take 4 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm gonna prepare the floor some more. Also making one bigger and also gonna improve it to the back and the front. Make it a little thicker. For one of these, I'm gonna have to remove the stone. Do I do that from the outside, maybe? I think that may be a good idea. It's not working either, though. Ah, great. I knew I should have done the floor first. Put it in here. Tiny problems. We can handle this. I cannot crouch to actually get to those. Maybe I can take my shovel and dig my way through the side. I think that's an idea. Hopefully that's gonna work. We're gonna have to remove that anyway if we want everything in there to be in order. So why not do it like that anyway? There we go. Maybe now I can catch it. Pick up and... Of course it's not working. Why always me? Okay, different plan. We're gonna remove one part of the wall and see if we can get through there then. Now let's put that in. Now remove it. This really can't be. Come on. Okay. I'm removing this. Now it's working. Okay, that took a while, but worth it. Okay, so now I just need the wall piece back. And a few more pieces to actually make it... Oh no. That's what I can maybe get from the outside though. Is there more? No, of course not. This is the wrong one. Let's get more locks to actually make this. Let's get 10. Still have about 40 seconds. Until then, we need to finish this. Wait, where did my seconds go? Is the anvil already finished? It is. Okay, how big is it gonna be? Okay, it's pretty tiny. Still, I'm gonna need the space here to make it work. I'll leave it like that. I think that is good. The room tier is not so good. Probably because I have the floor all open. So I'm gonna need to fix that. Crafting. Bank. Last place to create and use bank accounts. Candle stand. Cast iron stove. Copper pipe. Currency exchange. Iron axe, iron hammer, iron hoe, iron machine, iron pickaxe, iron pipes, iron rock drills? That sounds interesting. Iron shovel, saw blade, sickle, mint, nails, sawmill. I think sawmill I needed for the next step. Used to saw wood into lumber. Wall lamp, treasury, wall candle, brazier. More candles, more signs. Recurve bow. Steel axes, hammers, hoe, machetes. Okay. I think the sawmill we need to do next. Which reminds me, what do we need for that? For this we need the iron saw blade. Ah, you're back for 15 minutes. Okay, Jenna. Since I only have about 20 minutes or something anyway, that's not gonna be a big problem. Iron saw blade. I think that was just above it. And more bars. Iron saw blades. Okay, so we need a lot of iron bars. But first, let's fix the floor. Otherwise, this thing will not work at all anyway. Okay, will that work? Yeah, that is enough to fix it. Okay, then I'm only gonna leave it at that for now. Don't want to deal with the floor today anymore. That should be good. Okay, let's get the back door closed again. That means we need a lot of iron. Do we still have iron? Have a look. Crushed iron. We don't have enough iron to crush it, actually. So we're gonna have to get more. And here we also don't have enough. Okay, so we're gonna have to make another trip to get some more iron. First, some repairs are in order. There we go. And another trip to the desert. And what are you gonna do afterwards, Jenner? Are you up for your big trip? Because I know what I'll be doing afterwards. Some cooking. Because it will then be dinner time. Even though I have no idea what I'm gonna make today. That will come with time. Okay, this is the wrong side. Why do I always forget which side to go? I think I'm always confusing the path there with the path back. There we go. There we go, that's better. Okay, I completely lost it. Still, we're gonna move forward. The map says we're on the right path, and I believe we're on the right path. Well, I would run too if I were you. But he doesn't seem hungry. Are you hungry? Well, there's food. Go, catch. Not my problem. Oh, I ran past the desert. Where is my mines? Ah, there's a card. Can't be too far. There it is. Maybe I should set up a sign. Because this kind of looks like nothing. Well, there's this wall out of sandstone here, but still. Other than that, there's nothing to tell it apart from nature. And down we go. Getting some more iron. As much as we can carry, that is. Which is 20. Aha! Can't carry that anymore, but at least I got a mining upgrade. Level 4. What does that get me? I think that I take less energy consumption to actually mine. I think that must be it. Don't think it has any new recipes actually for improving the mining. It's not that I know of. But what do I know? I barely know anything here. Oh, some berries. Yeah, let's bring the ore back. So content with my ore. Ooh. This is the direction. Ah, if we only could have a nice road through here. At some point. But I think that would just, keep us from our main goal. For too long. But a civilized level, road to walk, that would really be the dream. But I can't even build a road from my kinda stone backyard here back to my campsite, so... What do I dream of? I'm just one person, too small to actually do this alone. I think after this experiment of trying to stopping the meteor alone, I think it would be kinda cool to play in a server. But I wouldn't know which one yet, so... That will also take some time. Oh, also I'm going the wrong way. There we go, let's put that in. Then crush it. Crush it all. Put the work in. Now we're gonna have to wait for this to be through. Now we're gonna make concentrate. Okay, let's go for a little food haul. See that we're almost out. Also, let's eat something while we're on it. Okay, mushrooms are a good sort, But what about the pumpkins? I didn't look through if there's a recipe for that yet. And how do I know if they're ripe enough? They all look the same to me. I'm gonna have a look if there's a recipe for pumpkin. Maybe some pumpkin soup. There must be something I can do with the pumpkin. Green tag. Okay, pumpkin. Need charred beans. Will not work though. I need something for pumpkin. Tomatoes? Oh, I can cook them. I didn't even know I could. I was just reading them raw. Well, so much for that. Rice. Plan to grow rice. Okay, that is nice. I'm gonna plant them in just a sec. But still, is there something where that I can do with my pumpkin? Camp stews. There must be something about the pumpkin, or can I just read that one raw? Round and large. Wait. Used in beet campfire salad and carved pumpkin. Well, carved pumpkin I didn't really need. Beet campfire salad. Beet campfire salad. Okay, it counts as fruit? No, it's not. Does it count? 2 more items. I guess it counts. Well, let's... Oh, I need better cooking for that one. Okay. Got it. So the pumpkin is not much of a good option right now. Criminy mushroom spores. We're also gonna plant this later. Bean greens. Let's eat those. Tomatoes, pumpkin seeds, and mushroom spores. See how much of this we can grow. Hi, you're reading Dotman. You're having fun? I hope you are. Happy with your decision? Plant. Oh, did I? Oh, I eat the seeds. Why did I do that? Okay, there's not more space. I need the hoe to actually make this work. Oh, also, the iron concentrate should be done by now. Storage. Crushed granite? Crushed iron ore? And more crushed iron ore? Oh wait, no, I didn't even start it yet. Just the crushed part was done. Okay, then we're gonna let it just work its way. I like that thing. It looks so cool when it's working. Okay, well, we're gonna make the field bigger. Even though it's not helping us much at the moment, at one point this thing is gonna grow. Then we're gonna have a lot of materials. Hopefully. Oh, natural growing beets. Ow. Oh, that's normal rice. Wait, what's the rice of a heart that it kind of sounded like the poor little home was kind of breaking? It is iron super rice. Okay, here we have more rice. Plant. Then plant mushrooms. And the spores. And these spores as well. And this one I'm just gonna eat. This one we're gonna cook. This one really needs to go into our storage. Okay. Keeping everything clean. Storage. Ouch. Wait, where is it? There it is. Charred bead. Those should be going here. Okay, those are cheddar. Can you go? Oh, and I think our iron is done. Beets. 1, 2, 3. Keep the food going. Okay, where is it now? Iron concentrate. We got a lot of byproduct from that, which I don't really know what we can make out of this, but I'm gonna have a look in just a sec. Put that in here. Crafting smelt. Okay, what is... Okay, problem here? Oh, it's missing beads. I didn't put them in, did I? Okay, that's better. Now it's done in 20 seconds. Each chapter is another comic. Yeah, how many pages is it then? The comic can have, either multiple or just one page. I'm kinda only familiar with webcomics. 46 pages! Wow, that's a nice number. Well, that's also a lot of to go through. But surely if you want to read it, you're gonna have that for like in no time. But still, It's a lot to work on if you want to get one published. If you think about the work that's going into each of your little drawings, the polish and everything, always fascinates me. And then you read through it and you're done in like, I don't know, a few hours. Wait. Oh, more mushrooms. I should probably cook those instead of keeping them with me. Crafting. Now back to the mushrooms. Wait, where are my mushrooms? I'm blind. Mushroom? No, this is fish. Tart mushrooms. Okay. Let's get another 30 on the go. Nice. Perfect. Okay, and the iron's also smelting nicely. Okay, we're still gonna wait for the iron to kind of finish off before we're gonna save and call it a day. I think we did a lot today. I think we deserve a little downtime. Also, let's clean this up a little bit more. So much for the road. It's never gonna be built. No, I'm not gonna put an empty space there. We're gonna finish road when we finish road. Easy as that. Do we have some crushed stone maybe? Crushed granite. How much do we need for a road piece? We're still gonna waiting on this. Maybe I can get one finished. Stone road. We're only gonna need one. Which is good. Let's put that in here. And then we're gonna finish 5. There we go. Then I'm gonna make that one space for that one road piece. Or how many did I do? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now let's still connect the road today. Make that little tiny space. You're having story time at 1 p.m. with your friend, Bree. Past Pinomian can't do much, Oh, that is sad to hear. Hopefully she's doing okay. Ah, that man. You're spreading the love. And what a way to connect the day, huh? Well, that surely is gonna make her day. Does she know what you're gonna read, or is it a surprise? Aha. Okay, and the road is done. Oh, I only need to find it here. Road pieces. Here I go, or something like that. Where are they? Ah, there they are. Road slabs. 3, 4, and 5. Well, hopefully you do. Maybe you can read it together if you can't make it. Ah, she kinda knows, but it's surprised that it's a little more than she expects, huh? You probably can't see, but, it's still 0 for the house. Why is there still 0? Do I need to lock out inside? I'm still not getting a bonus from this. Is this because this is, where everything else is? Do I need to make an extra bedroom? Probably have to. And I thought I had it done. Okay, maybe next time, small project. Make tiny bedroom for myself. Question is where? We don't need to make it big. Well, maybe... You have to read 1 when you want to read 2. Okay, I get the problem. There's the meteor again. Bad meteor. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, it's still gonna take a while, though. Okay, my mushrooms are stuck. Missing mushrooms. Oh. That explains it. Mushrooms, mushrooms, and more mushrooms for you. There we go. Okay, gonna see how did it save up again? I think I'm gonna lock out in here. Maybe the bat's gonna help. Also, I can use back to sleep. I think with this I can skip today if I want to. I think disconnect's gonna save. At least I hope it does. Ah, you gotta go already. Well, I have to go to Jenna. I'm gonna wrap it up here in just a second. Hope you're gonna have a nice day. And thanks for being here today. It was a blast. Let's go disconnect. Okay, that today was Eco. And, gladly I found the ore that I wanted to. Let's switch over. So next time, hopefully, we can find also some copper ore, because I didn't know they were so different and that we needed a different one to make different tools. I don't think we need more than those 2, though. At least I didn't see any other. I think there's gold, but I think gold is just for some specialties. At least I hope so. Maybe it is needed for electronics, and I'm a little bit out of ideas. But we'll get there in time. I'm pretty sure about that one. At least I hope so. The next stream is gonna be on Thursday as per schedule. I might change a few things up. I have some ideas, and we're also gonna play something new, but I'm not gonna tell what. You're just gonna have to see. And with that, thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I'll see y'all again next time. Bye.